The 19th Annual Sarasota Film Festival opens Friday with more than 200 films being shown in 10 days. In addition to the big Hollywood names, there are some local filmmakers already gaining some buzz. And joining us today from the film The First Time Club is Katie Curran and Sunny Smith. All right, ladies, so tell me about The First Time Club.
Well, the movie is about a group of teenage friends based on true stories about real young people in our community, and they're involved in a secret world of adventure, love, and betrayal. Yes.
That sounds like
That's
a
a hard one to say.
All right, so how did this project come about?
Well, it's actually a very serious topic. Florida, it wavers between #1 and #2 in the nation for new HIV infections.
Oh, that's
And
awful.
it is a really troubling statistic, which we don't want to be known for in our beautiful state. And so we're tackling that. It's mostly young people and much older people. And so because our company, Source Productions, is involved with young adults, we are creating a story about real young people at risk and how they can perhaps prevent HIV in the future.
All right,
very
well,
good.
you actually brought a clip of the movie, so we want to go look at that.
Allison, this is serious. Real serious.
I know it's serious. You don't have to tell me that.
I'm scared. And I'm scared for you too.
What do you mean scared?
I want you to get tested.
I already got tested.
For HIV. Promise me.
Okay, I promise.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
So tell us what's happening in that clip.
Well, the young girl Allison falls in love with the hot guy in school. She's a freshman, and he dazzles her, but she doesn't realize that he's involved in a world of drug use, high-risk behavior, and she ultimately finds out he's infected with HIV.
Oh my.
Yeah.
So we don't know yet if she gets it.
No.
Oh my goodness. What a frightening thing. And it's happening right in our community.
It's happening right
Young
in our
girls like
community.
her.
Yes, and not only HIV, but heroin use, overdose. And so, you know, it is one of the most lovely communities in the country, but we have very real problems as well, as you were talking about with the homeless situation, you know, and working together, I love our community because it works hard to tackle those problems in an honest way.
And, you know, so with that in mind, how was it to shoot the film here on the Suncoast?
Well, Sunny, you want to talk about that?
Yeah, absolutely. One thing that was amazing about it was that we used local talent. So we have a few people we flew in from New York and LA, but they were based out of Sarasota originally. So all of our talent was here. I'm here, KT's here, and everyone was amazing. I'm the assistant director. I cast all the extras, and for me, it's a little bit of a passion project. When I was their age, I worked with a group that went around and talked about not using drugs, being aware of AIDS, using condoms, things like that. And I think kids now are not aware of that. You know, they didn't live through the AIDS crisis, so they're not as aware of it. So I think our young actors really became aware of the situation, which just made them more passionate about this project.
Do you have teenagers coming to see the film?
Yes, absolutely. And a lot of local teenagers were extras in the film as well.
How was this
73.
received?
73, yeah.
How was this received? Because I could see a part of the community wanting to be like, oh, well, that doesn't happen here.
Yeah.
You know, did you run into any of that along the way?
Well, this is actually our world premiere. And so this is going to be the first time that anyone sees it other than the insiders who created the film.
Right.
But it's based on a play that has actually been performed in our community for many years, and it was very well received. Many young people said they had no idea that this was so complicated, that it changed their life, it changed the way they looked at relationships, and they all vowed to be much more careful and safe and honest in their approach to sexuality.
And you know, on the other end of the spectrum, what some people don't realize is, yes, we have the homeless aspect, but we also have the affluence factor, where many of these young people have access to funds that that don't always take them down the most responsible roads.
Yes, absolutely. Good point. Yeah.
Well, you know, it seems like a very important topic that you're touching, and I'm happy that you guys are dealing with it. Have you seen backlash, though, at all? No one said, we don't want this, or not welcoming?
I've seen more shock than anything. People going, really? That's happening in our state or that's happening in our community, which is then bringing about awareness. And everything that I've experienced has been very positive. Even the parents of the kids that are in the film have been very supportive and very positive about this.
And I think that, excuse me, go ahead.
What's the answer? What can we do to stop this?
Well, I think education, awareness, the young
the
people
first step of that.
are exposed to so much, you know, on the internet, on television and movies. And so the more we can have messages of healthy behavior, prevention, communication, together we can stop it. I really believe it.
And this movie is a very good start.
Yes.
Kids will watch this when they won't watch anything else.
Yes, yes.
All right, well, you guys, the First Time Club will have 2 screenings in Sarasota at the Film Festival. You're going to have April the 2nd and then April the 4th. For information about the times and showings, you want to go to sarasotafilmfestival.com. And next, it's already time to talk about summer camps. We'll be right back.